Hello YouTube, this is Wolfen. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today is going to be, we're starting a new series, basically on how to use the sound sensors and the motion sensors in each house. So we're going to be starting with Tanglewood, but what I'm going to do is basically, we're going to take sound sensors in, try to pinpoint where the ghost is, then we'll try to find the general area of where the ghost is, then we'll bring in motion sensors and place around to try to pinpoint where the ghost is. We're going to do this all with no flashlight, so I can carry as many sensors as I possibly can. So basically it's only going to take me 2 trips to get all the sound sensors and all the motion sensors in the house. I'm doing this because, actually it would take me 3, but I only need really 2 motion sensors, but I want the 4 sound sensors. The other reason why I'm doing this is because of the ghost moving, is that when I'm in a room that I think the ghost is in and the ghost moves and I really don't know about it yet, I can come back to the truck, look at the sound sensors and go, oh, we're picking up more information now in this room. So it's easier for me to, boom, just change really quick over to this room. If you're doing this in groups, this will be a whole lot easier than if you're doing this in solo like I am. But I'm going to show you where I feel are the better places to put the sensors. So we'll go through all that, and so let's go ahead and go. But if you guys like the video, please give the video a like, and if you guys want to see more content on the channel, please give the channel a subscribe. But let us go to live scene. And this is all for Nightmare, which really it doesn't matter, but you could use this for all of them. But this is mostly for Nightmare for me. So let's start it up. Right, so grab a key, grab 3 sensors. Okay, so what I normally do is I'll put a sensor here, because that'll let me get some of this room, all of this room, and some of this room. Then I'll put a sensor here, which will let me get all of this, plus some of this. Then I'll put a sensor here, which will get me all of this, and then I'll put a sensor here, which will let me get most of the utility and garage. And if I can't, and if I'm not hearing anything past a 0.5 in any of these, then we'll put down a sensor and put it on the back wall of the garage. So, but let's go in and as soon as I see the breaker, I'll throw the breaker on. So I'll walk in. Let's pick this up just in case. So I'll put a sensor here. I will put a sensor. I just heard a door though, so I think it's going to be back that way. And then I'll put a sensor here, just in case. And this will let me throw a light on, so I don't have to worry about the flashlight. Okay, so there's our first one, our first run. Take a look here. As you can see, we've got a decent coverage here. Between here, we got a little bit of that room, a little bit of that room, a little bit of that room, a little bit of, we got decent coverage of all these. Got a little bit of decent coverage of that, but that's a sensor that's going off. So now we'll take another sound sensor. I'm going to still put it right here, just in case. But then we'll put a motion sensor here, and we'll put a motion sensor here. There. Then we'll put the motion sensor here, and that will help with that. Now let's see what we got. But now I can show you what we've got coverage on. So yeah, so foyer. We got a little bit of living room. Got a little bit of utility. Oh, utilities even. Oh, see, foyer. So we're going to take a motion sensor and throw it in utility and in the garage, because this might be one of those cases where we're getting a bleed through. So let's put one in the utility and one in the garage. Just want to make sure that we're not getting a bleed through here. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one there. So we are definitely going to be concentrating on there. Because you can see, we're getting a lot of... that one in the foyer keeps going off. So we're going to concentrate on there. We're getting sound from everywhere, but I think it's because you end up getting a lot of bleed through between the garage, utility, and the foyer. So, but that is how I use my sensors in Tanglewood. And then I place the motion sensors to pinpoint more where the ghost actually is. So in this case, we're getting a lot of activity here in the foyer. I haven't seen that go off yet. We'll give this a little bit more time. I want to see if this clicks one more time, because I'm not sure why we're getting kitchen utility sound. Unless, of course, the ghost already moved, which is a possibility. But I don't think it has. But it's interesting watching this, of the movement of the ghost. See, now the ghost, boom, boom. The ghost just looks like the ghost just moved into the garage. But this is why I like doing this right off the bat now, or why I've been messing with this, is if the ghost moves, because the ghost was over here, now the ghost is over here. We can come in here and see. Now, I have a feeling the ghost might be moving again. Yep, ghost is moving again. See if it goes to the hallway. But you can sit here and watch the movement of the ghost. But that is how I would put the sensors. Now, the motion sensors are going to change depending on where you think the ghost is. Because I was getting the tick in the foyer from the motion sensor, I wanted to put sensors into the utility and garage, just in case I was getting bleed through from those two areas. So in this case, most of our activity has been in the foyer, though it has moved to the garage once. And like I said, if the ghost happened to be in the basement, then I would put it on this back wall, and that would cover the whole room. So, but that's it, folks. Let me go over here to Let's Chat. So yeah, walk in the door, put one sound sensor on the other side of the dresser, put another sound sensor on the angle part in the living room, put the other sound sensor on as soon as you walk in the dining room to the left, and put the other sound sensor against the back wall in the utility, and see where the ghost is, where you're getting activity at. Then take your sound sensors in, and your motion sensors in, and place them around to see if you can pinpoint exactly where the ghost is mostly moving at. In this case, this ghost is moving a lot. So once I shut this down and play the rest of the game, knowing that will help me also figure out my ghost. Because some ghosts, pretty much stick where they're at. Some ghosts travel a lot. In this case, this ghost is traveling a lot. So that's one little off thing of how to help pinpoint our ghost. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please give the video a like. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. And I do stream I stream, currently I'm streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I start between 6 and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. That's -4 UCT, I believe. And on Saturdays, I start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, -4 UCT. So, and it varies, especially right now because I've got a hurt shoulder. Sometimes the shoulder starts giving me a little bit more pain than normal. And so if it does, then I end up ending a little bit sooner. But the current plan is between 4 to 6 hours those 3 days. And that gives me time to also do more YouTube videos, which is what I'm wanting to do. So, because I still also work a full-time job. But I hope you guys have a great one. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.